Hey guys, welcome to the Logic. I am your logical one, the retro John Wise. And this weekend we just got done with PowerCon 2019, and oh my god, was this the best PowerCon ever? I don't know, I wasn't there, but I got all the news and everything from the social media like everybody else. So I'm just going to go over some of the recaps that I remember off the top of my head and tell you what I think about them. And yeah, let's just jump right into this. So we had jump right into the not so good news, which is unfortunately from Super 7, which basically came out and said they are done for now. Hiatus, I guess. They're done with the Masters of the Universe Classics, Club Grayskull, and 5.5-inch figures, per Mattel's orders, I'm assuming. It was heavily hinted. Actually, it's probably said. Apologize for the camera movement. I can't find my tripod at the moment. My tripod has been missing for since my last video review of the Green Ranger. But they're still going to be able to do reaction figures. Super 7 will be able to do reaction figures of Masters Universe. So that's kind of a bummer because we were so close to finally getting a completed Filmation Horde. I think we're getting Shadow Weaver and Modulok. I think all we were really missing is Leech. I mean, if you have the classics Catra and Scorpia, you could have easily brought them in because they're very Filmation looking. Or we could have gotten those two maybe in brighter colors or something, less detail. But for the most part, I think really all we were missing is Leech. I'm trying to think. A lot of the Filmation characters we got with back during the classics run. So unless they wanted to redo them, yeah. So Leech, come on, man, can we get one more? Just one more. Surprise us. Give us our subscription figures. What is it? Shadow Weaver, Modulok, Prince Adam, Katrina, Roboto. Secretly throwing a Leech for us. But Super 7 did have some awesome news, and that is, which was already revealed last week. Last week, that they are doing Thundercats. And these are going to be the ultimate Thundercats. So it's going to be, they're starting with Lion-O, Pantro, Mumra, and Jackalman, which are the ones that Mattel gave us originally for the first wave. Except with this wave, they're giving us some extra stuff with these figures, like they do with all the Ultimates. And this is for people who weren't able to get them the first time around, or once Matty Collector closed and decided no more Thundercats, people kind of sold them off. They're like, I don't want them. I can't have a complete set. Selling them off. Not only that, but Super 7 has, in fact, posted that they have a map. I think every 3 months they're going to offer new figures, new Thundercat figures. So you are going to get a complete Thundercat lineup. And they're all going to be Ultimates. That was another big news. All their figures from now going forward are going to be Ultimate figures. Ultimate Thundercats, Ultimate Conan the Barbarian, and the big announcement, we knew they were coming, Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. Now this turned me away from the Thundercats. I'm on a budget like so many people, and I already have in mind that I'm getting Master Universe, Power Rangers, and Ninja Turtles. I can't afford to start doing another toy line. And these Ninja Turtle figures were really going to determine whether I was going to go Thundercats or Turtles. If the Turtle figures were kind of a new sculpt, a new new design, I probably would have gone more towards Thundercats. But these are based on the vintage 80s figures, except 6-7-inch scale. And these are ultimates, so they're going to come with extra accessories. They're going to come with extra heads, stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm in. I'm in for the Turtles. I love Thundercats, don't get me wrong. But I mean, Turtles for me is where it was at. But here's another cool thing. they're doing away with the bundles. With the Club Grayskull and the classics, you had to buy the entire set before you bought individual figures. And I think I have to look, I haven't actually looked, because I don't think they stated for sure if it started with Thundercats or not. But you're not going to have to buy an entire bundle. You can just buy the figures you want. But it'll still be a pre-order base. So, if everybody orders Lion-O, Mumra, and Panther, and nobody pre-orders Jackalman, then no Jackalmans will get made, just the ones that were pre-ordered. See? So that's really cool. So getting back to the Ninja Turtle figures. So the first 4 figures, which I believe are going to be pre-orderable come October, is going to be Raphael. It's going to be Splinter. Oh my god, I can't wait for this. Baxter Stockman, because he was one of my favorite figures. And a Foot Soldier, which is really good because of the what I just said about not having to buy the bundle. You can actually buy as many Foot Soldiers as you want for an army builder. So that's awesome. And the fact that we're getting Raphael, my favorite turtle, first, is also tubuloso, dude. That was Michelangelo, alright. So this is awesome. And my speculation for Wave 2 is going to be Michelangelo, because he's probably the first or second most popular next to Raphael. We're gonna get Shredder. I'm thinking we're probably gonna get April. I don't think we're gonna get Casey Jones yet. I'm probably saving Casey for third wave, but I'd be overly excited if they did Casey Jones. And as far as, because they're gonna do 2, I could see now they're doing 2 heroes, 2 villains. And as for the second villain, it's probably either going to be Bebop or Rocksteady. I would love to keep it like they did Baxter Stockman, as kind of an oddball character to do for the first wave. I'd like to see the Rat King, because the Rat King, damn it, was my favorite character in the series. I love the Rat King. So yeah, those are my 4 picks for Wave 4. They haven't announced Wave 2. They haven't announced Wave 2, just Wave 1, but those are my picks, or what I'm seeing for Wave 2. They also announced Conan the Barbarian figures based on the movie. They had Conan, and I don't remember all the names of the characters in the movies. But then there was one character who's got a question mark. We don't know who it is, and that's because they're still working on trying to get the likeness rights. And I'm assuming it's the James Earl Jones character from the first movie. That's what I'm assuming. It makes sense. Let's see. That's all I remember from Super 7. So let's go ahead and go into the Mattel news. The big Mattel news that we got more action figures on the way, and vehicles, and beasts. So we know that a new line of Masters of the Universe figures is coming, called Masters of the Universe Origins. It's going to be based on the origins of each character. Each character is going to come with a mini comic describing how that character became Beastman or He-Man or Skeletor. I love it. I think it's going to be awesome. They're vintage style figures that look very much like the originals, except they have more articulation. And we know we're getting, let's see if I can remember all these now. He-Man, Skeletor, Beastman, Tila, Man-at-Arms. I'm missing one. No, I'm missing one. Man, I'm missing one. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I know I'm missing one, though. But it was announced to this weekend, more figures. I think there's a Wave 2 figures. We got a look at a possible Trapjaw. Other figures announced were Orko, Manny Faces, Scareglow. Yes. And they showed off a new not a Wind Raider, jet sled. And riding the jet sled was a purple-vested Prince Adam. So we are getting another version of Prince Adam, other than the San Diego Comic-Con version that we got. But the big one the big figure that was announced was Battle Cat. Yes, we're actually getting a Battle Cat. And the price range for all these is $15 for the figures. It looks like $30 for the jet sled, and I'm assuming it's going to come with Prince Adam, because that's who was writing it. It would be horrible to charge $30 for one of those without a figure. And then Battle Cat was also going to be $30. This is awesome. I love this. And of course, these figures are coming out in the fall of next year. So between now and the fall of next year, we have New York Comic Con, we have another San Diego Comic Con, we have a Power Con 2020. So I'm fully expecting more figures to be revealed, and possibly a new Castle Grayskull playset, which of course I'll have to buy because I have all the Castle Grayskull playsets, vintage, the 2000X Mike Young. I got Mega Constructs Castle Grayskull. Pretty sure those are all the actual playsets. So yeah, so cool. And I thought that was going to be the big news. Everybody thought, okay, they can't top that. Then Sunday hits, and I think this might have been the last panel. I'm assuming it's the last panel because it was kind of late evening when we got the news. And that is, we are getting a brand new Masters of the Universe animated series on Netflix. And of course, I know the first thing you're saying is, oh no, She-Ra, Princesses of Power. Scratch that right now. Because who we got as the front runner, who's the man who's in control of this? Kevin Smith, Silent Bob himself. Yes, sir. The one who's done some of the best episodes of Supergirl and Flash. He did some great work on Daredevil. Oh, yeah. So he's in charge, and he loves drama and characterizations and stuff like that. So there's not going to be any snooty booch, and I am quoting, no snooty boochies in this Masters of the Universe. You can go on YouTube and watch the Pixel Dan video that he did, an interview almost immediately after the panel with Kevin Smith. He talks about it. You can see his love for the franchise, the respect he has for the franchise, and the fans. So this is going to be great. I'm absolutely loving it. I can't wait. There's no release date for it. So, and I don't have it brought up right now. I was going to bring it up. The description of the series. See if what I can remember here. It is going to take place right after the original Filmation series. Like, if the original series didn't end, how would it continue? And that's how Kevin Smith described it. And from some of the description we got on the panel is Tila goes on some type of a journey looking for the Power Sword. So I'm assuming we lose the Power Sword at some point within the first couple of episodes, which already upsets some people because they're like, oh god, we're only going to get He-Man for a few episodes. Patience, my friends, patience. We've waited. Good lord. Let's see, 2001, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 8 years? 18 years? It's been close to about 20 years since we got the 2000X Mike Young series, since that ended. So we've waited this long. I think we were going to wait some episodes for He-Man. Tila is going to find out who He-Man is. Who cares? Good for her. Let's get some stories. As long as the stories are good, as long as the characters are good, as long as you know Tila looks like Tila, He-Man looks like He-Man, you don't have to guess. They're not making somebody fat just because they need representation. As long as this isn't Princesses of Power, who cares, man? And from what Kevin Smith is saying is he's not out to insult the fans. He wants everybody to enjoy this. And this wouldn't exist if it wasn't for us. He acknowledged that. So he's kind of come out and said, this is for us. And I'm okay with that. I love that. Thank you, Kevin Smith. Please don't mess up my childhood. So I'm absolutely in love with this idea. Another thing that excites me is there's a teaser poster they released with Castle Grayskull with the power sword in the middle. And if you zoom in on the power sword, nobody's commented on this yet. It isn't the power sword from the Filmation series, probably because of likeness rights and stuff like that. So the characters you could probably expect to look somewhat different, just like they did in the 2000X Mike Young production series. But you were still able to tell who was who. But the sword, man, the sword is the Alfredo Arcala sword from the mini comics. My God, I hope we go mini comics with this. I love the mini comics version of Masters of the Universe. I absolutely do. So I'm excited about this. There's no release date. They never gave Kevin a release date yet, so we don't know when this is coming to Netflix. But we do know it's coming to Netflix. We do know the animators from the Castlevania series on Netflix are doing the animation for this series, which again has some people upset. But I mean, you know what? I love the animation on Castlevania. I think it looks awesome. So I mean, let's do it. I mean, I don't understand the fans. They're upset when we don't get a new series, and they're upset when we do get a new series. Come on, just love the franchise. All right, be a fan. Just watch it. All right, just watch it. I did with She-Ra. I did the first season of She-Ra Princess of Power because I wanted to try to embrace it. I wanted to try to like it. And if I didn't, then I wanted to be able to actually say why I didn't like it. Do that. Give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Because if this is successful, then who knows what the possibilities are. So 2020 is the year of He-Man, my friends. We are getting a new... I'm assuming this is going to come out in 2020, because it doesn't sound like it's anywhere near being close to ready to be released. So 2020, we're getting a new Masters of the Universe cartoon series. We're getting new action figures. We're getting a new movie. It is a good time to be a Masters of the Universe fan. I'm happy to be a Masters of the Universe fan from day one all the way to right now, going into my 40s. I'm not ashamed one little bit. So my friends, I'm going to end it right there. Like they say in the movie, we don't say goodbye, we say good journey. Until next time, my friends, this is Retro John.